Part 2 here on Hot Baler Run brings us right where we were in the last one. We've got a bunch of fields all around us ready to be seeded. Now, the original plan was to come through here and just do a massive seed, just all the stuff, everything. I don't know if I'm going to go that crazy, but I do have a couple ideas. Option number 1, the horse avatar. This requires a decent amount of horsepower. However, we have that horsepower in our 8R now, so we could go with this. Or we could take a note from where we started the series, which was with this guy. Actually, matter of fact, you can see at the bottom left, we still own one. We could go here. This is bigger, so instead of 12, it's 15 meters through its same horsepower, and I can turn the fertilizer off because I'm doing all the fertilizing on my own, and it's got BKT tires. So this may be the options. 200 grand, leaving us with about $130,000 extra on top of all of that, which is good because we're going to need that money. And the reason that we need that money is because we are going to be doing vineyard work. Oh, yeah. So vineyards were a brand new thing for Farm Sim 22, and most people did vineyard work here on Hot Baler Run. I know I'm saying it wrong, doing it on purpose. So I think that gives us a really good time to see how it was. Do it, I haven't really done any since then. So yeah. And to be fair, most of the stuff's not too expensive. We can use our existing sprayer if we skip a row. We can also use our own trailer because, well, it'll hold grapes. And we already now have a subsoiler. So yeah, I mean, it could work. It could definitely work. The only thing is the harvester's pretty expensive, so we may need to lease it. Also, we don't have a vineyard tractor, so I think the idea is going to be to plant vines like normal, set them all up, but then go back behind and delete every other row. I think that's kind of the move here. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Vineyards aren't crazy cheap. They're not crazy expensive either. We're doing grapes. We're not doing olives. Olives are more expensive. And I don't know. Ain't nobody got time for that, I guess. So it turns out that this thing will still do fertilizer. Even with it turned off, it just started filling it up. I was like, oh no! Let's see. Can we pull forward, start filling? Still fills with fertilizer. $3,800. No! There we go. Finally, I just cheat the seeds in. So just $1,000 a seed, I guess. I don't know. For my troubles? Sure. So taking a look at what we've got, what we did, and where we are now. So beforehand, we did crops that were going to be super beneficial to us when it came to our mill up here. If you missed it, we bought this guy, the grain mill. And we filled it up with barley and oats, because of course we did. And it's spawning it currently. So we don't need to be doing wheat or barley or oats. We could do canola, that's a good idea, and soybeans. I think those are going to kind of be the move here because we'll make more money from them. So why don't we do soybeans on the big field right here, and then we could throw canola in these fields over here. The game plan was to buy another field somewhere. Like, that'll work real nice. Farmland number 9, field 34. It's not too far away, plus it's right beside of an area that we own. See, railroad, lime station, rent the train. Nah, don't like that. Kind of want to put something somewhere near the grape processing unit, although it also sells at the farm shop. However, the grape processing unit sells for more. So, less distance to travel? Yeah, you guys are right. That's a dumb idea. We'll do it somewhere else. So for now, we focus on the beans of soy. And yeah, I got fast farming turned on. Come at me, bro? I don't know. We are probably going to end up having to do 2 passes around this whole field, just so the worker has enough room to turn around. My guess, they're going to try and go up this mountain right here. Well, let's find out and see what they do. Yep, told you. So if we give dummy number 1 some room to turn around, maybe it won't be so bad. I'm thinking that this should give them enough room to turn around. We'll take a look at the field so you guys can see what I have done. Here you go. And workers hired. Sweet. Now we need to run around, see if we can find ourselves. I totally forgot that I bought that. That's great. Let's see. There's my little seeder over there. Let's trade this fertilizer spreader out for another little itty bitty seeder, and then we'll start working on our vineyard, because that's gonna take up a little bit of time. Mainly because I don't really know a whole lot about what I'm doing. I mean, I know exactly what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is vineyard work. Yep. It was easy. Hire them up, let them go. Canola, canola, canola. Rock and roll, baby. All right. Where in the world? Wasn't that a different crop a second ago? Where in the world are we going to be putting our vineyard? I'm guessing somewhere cheap, but I also think maybe putting it somewhere that's around or near our farm is a good idea. This could work. Field 15. We also have field 17 over here. I want to put it somewhere where we're not going to be causing any trouble. I think field 17 is probably the way to go here. Field 17, we'll come around here, is actually another field. I think it's like parsnips. Yeah, red beet. There you go. It is growing, which is very tough. And I don't really feel like standing around and hitting that field with a cultivator just to demolish everything. So here's what we do. We say, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll go into here, set the ground type, set this to cultivated. Bam. Done. I think to make things a little bit easier, we're going to go with the cheap olive and grape mod. It's cheaper. Come on, man. So here's what we've got. We have our field set up. Actually, I'm going to take this field and make the lines go the other way. Set field ground, cultivated, and then where's the angle? 90 degrees? I guess I could have done 270. There we go. That looks good. Cool. So now we can, I guess, buy it. I didn't think about that part. Bam, bam, bam. Gotcha. And we can also now go into our productions, orchards, and we got some cheapy boys. Yeah, all right. So the idea, I think, is to set up this entire field with these and then delete every other row. Yeah, that's the idea. Because it'll only let me go so close together. However, you can only do one row at a time, which is fine, but yeah, it's a problem. Does that say free? Yeah, that didn't take any money out. I don't tell, you won't, all right? Let's just keep doing it, and then we got to go delete half of them. Ugh. Actually, we don't really need to delete half. We just need to delete, like, one every now and then, because we have to get in here and fertilize, and unless I use the base game stuff, which is going to take forever, but we could use some of the modded stuff that I've got from base game, make it a little bit faster. Actually, do I have any modified stuff for vineyard work? I don't know if I do or not. Well, I've got good news. I stepped away to have dinner, and yeah, it's done. We're done. Yeah, this field's done anyway. There's only one more field to do. There's two. They're small. I'm not even going close to finishing up the vineyard yet, but I'm gonna jump on a limb here, off a limb, and say that my worker did a really bad job. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. He actually did pretty good up here, other than that little area right there. But yeah, we're gonna fix this, and we're just gonna go straight across. Also, it looks like it's fertilizing for some reason. Maybe it's just the different ways. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Yep, that just fertilized it. Don't know how that happened, but I'm not going to complain. What I am going to do, however, is go over this bit. And I'm just going to do like one pass with this. Hopefully I don't hit that many trees. Doesn't even have to be neat or clean. I just want to go around. Ooh, missed that, didn't I? I just want to go around here so that the other workers got a little bit of time, because I got vineyard work to do, man. Back to it. All right. Where were we? Productions, orchards. Oy. And I think this is it. There we go. All right. Full field, ready. And I do find it interesting that one of these workers over here is like, I'm going to do the whole thing. Yeah, I'm just going to do this myself. It's a whole lot easier if I just run the whole thing. So I'm pretty sure I know why there's fertilizer in here, or rather how it's fertilizing, because I accidentally filled some of it up with fertilizer earlier. Watch this. Go right over it. Fertilizer. Huh. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, look at this. This whole field's fertilized. So weird. Okay, a couple things. It needs to be plowed, however, and probably rolled as well. Nope. Just our other fields. Probably not going to happen. We do not own a roller right now. So the only thing it needs is plowing. Not likely going to happen, but it does need to be fertilized. So we got to figure out how to do that. I don't know if this tractor can fit, and I don't think that the ends can, well, just watch. Yeah, that's what happens. It gets stuck. That's what I was saying. Every once in a while, we're going to have to delete a row. I have a very scientific and not weird at all way to do this. All right. So now all we have to do is count how many rows it hit and then delete twice that on either side. Got it. It can effectively do 6 rows one way and the other. So on the ends, I'm gonna cut out 6 so that we can reach. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We just cut out 12 and I'll just run her along on the end right here. Yeah. It was actually a much better way to do this if I just figured this part out. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna start with the 6 in because it's not gonna, the math doesn't work. I've got it. So we do have to go through and fertilize on this side, but you see we've cut 2 rows in the middle. Basically, that allows me to run here. I can hit the 6 in, and then we'll come around the other side and we'll do this. Yeah, Bob, I'll keep you and show you guys the whole thing. It's brilliant-ish. Not really. Also, I understand this is not a vineyard sprayer. Very aware. Doesn't matter. It still works just fine. It works exactly the same. And we'll come through here, and we're hitting everything side to side. And then we'll come around the other side, and the whole field will be done. So we've created these little channels here for us to fertilize in, and it works. All we got to do is come through here, I don't know, the next time around, and then we're done. This is probably something a lot of you have been doing, but I don't really do vineyards. That's it. That's it. That's pretty cool. We do have a little bit of fertilizer to do on one of the fields, but well, it's kind of it, actually. There's not a whole lot more other than that. We do need to keep an eye on a few things, and any money that we've got, we're going to try and invest in some stuff that'll make us money. I have an idea. Last time we did this, we ended up having to, pay back some stuff. And we're probably going to end up doing the same thing here. I am going to take out a solid $500,000 loan, and we're going to invest in some passive income. There we go, $500,000. Nice. Another thing, real quick, check on the chickens, because I really don't pay attention to these things too much. They are going to be making some babies here soon. Take a look. Bam! There you go. They've got plenty of food, at least right now. If they double, we'll still have enough food, but if they quadruple, and we're going to be running a little bit low. So I'm thinking triple? No. Yes. It's like every 2 months they have babies, and then after 6 months, those chickens can start making eggs. So the idea is if I can triple my numbers, but not triple them anymore after that, I should be okay. Boy, I hope. As for the $500,000 loan, for whatever reason, we're going to go big with it. Yeet. Big time yeet. The thing is, I'm only going to be able to put 3 of these down, so we will put 3 of them down, and then from there, I think we'll have to put a few other things. So there's 1. Oh no, I put down the wrong thing. Crap. I wasn't paying attention. No, it's all right. We want to put those down as well, because we're going to have to fill the space. So here's another, and another, and another. And we got 33, what is that? 33.5 left. So we could put down a couple of these as well. Bam, bam. Let's see, we've got 10.79 left. We can throw one of these down, right? There you go. That's a really awkward combo. Hopefully it'll make us some money, though. So now is the time that we fast forward. Another thing we're going to have to keep an eye on is over here. Because once the grain mill is done, once the 34,000 liters of barley and the 87,000 liters of oats are out and into the flour bin, which already has 3,000 liters of flour in it, well, we're going to be done here. And we're going to have to go over to the bakery and spend some money there. So let's do it. After one day, we have really not made a whole lot of money. There's $15,000 that we've actually made on top of everything. Paying back our loan a little bit early does help some. Let's see, production costs. Yeah, those are in there. Do we have loan interest? Where's that at? There it is, down there. $1,600 yesterday alone. So we're going to do our best to avoid that cost every single day. So we will pay back a little bit. Hopefully we'll be good here. Looks like we're good. Yeah, flour's all right. What do we get overnight? 32,000 liters of flour. but it's not making a huge dent. All right, let's go another day. JK, we got weeds. Oh, yeah, they are everywhere. We're not going to do what we did last time. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go get a sprayer. We're going to fill it up, and we're going to spray our fields because that's the easy thing to do. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm going to have to borrow that money back. If we were doing this more, I'll tell you what, this is a killer deal, man. What is that, 50% off? Yeah. It's normally like 120,000, I think, something like that. It's the sugarcane setup, but you don't actually have to have a sugarcane setup for this. It's a really neat setup. Don't have 60 grand. I'd have to give up some stuff, and we won't make our money back. Hey, we do have a pallet of herbicide, though. Check that out. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I need that. Ooh, we're going to need some more money if I want to buy the one that I want. It's 39,500. What's it to lease? 2 grand. Oh, I think we may have to do that. I think out of everything, the John Deere's probably the only thing big enough to actually run it. Looks a little bit small on the back of this tractor. However, it looks really big on the back of the other tractors. We did have to use some of our own herbicide, but I heard from the people over there, they said, oh, yeah, you're cool. It's cool. Yeah, fill it up. It's cool. I didn't cheat. Get out of here. Oh, man, there's weeds in the field. Now's not the time to be accusing somebody of cheating. Now's the time to be like, I'm so sorry, dude. Get that spraying going on. I got you. Tell you what, now would certainly be a really good time for that see and spray mod. if I had precision farming turned on, but no. I did not use that. This also may be something that we go through and do after we seed from now on. Might be a good idea. It's a whole lot easier to see the weeds in the field if you don't have your lights on. I didn't realize that was hindering me. Also, we would have been fine if they didn't give us any extra herbicide. Yeah, we're just fine. Ooh, you can hire a worker to do this. I didn't know that. Oh, that's much easier. All done. Yeah, this didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. It was actually very easy and quite satisfying as well. There are a couple little spots in the fields that don't look like they were hit, but yeah, I'm going to run over them anyway, just in case. Now we can return said sprayer, get back, and, well, pay off some more loan. Only 10,000 this time, not 15. Well, the money's still a little bit lower than I'd like it to be, but what are you going to do? Now, we have more chickens today. Taking a look over here. And we are actually going to keep all of these chickens. At the bottom, yeah. 6 months, they can reproduce, make some eggs. So we want to do that again. So basically, in 2 more days, we should get 2 more sets of chickens. And then from then, any new ones will be sold. $100 for 100 of them. It's not too bad, but we will triple the amount of eggs that we can make. And why is that tractor on? I haven't even used it. Now, how's about over here at the grain mill? How much do we have? 69,000 liters of flour. Of course we do. And 54,000 liters still of oats. Oy. Let's go repay some loan. How about that? Yeah, that's nice. Man, my game froze. Oh no, we're good. Man, I was freaking out. I didn't save the game the last time I went through the day and did stuff. Oh no. Okay, first things first, into the next game. Save the game. We still have a lot of oat left, 36,000 liters of oats, but we're doing pretty good right now. 93,000 liters there. Pay back some loan, also check on animals. So we're good there. In 1 more day, we'll get more chickens, and that'll be as many as we take. And repay loan. There you go. Might look a little dark to you. Yeah, it's because we're kind of ready to make the next move, and I need to do it now so that I make my money. Yeah. Anyway, you'll see more about this one in the next one, so we'll see you there.